Magnificent.
What's up, brother? What's up? What's up, Soul? What's
Y-
up, Matt Soul?
Yeah, we good, man. You already know the history about the Better Days show. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
how can I forget?
Yeah, man. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it, man. About you're a sneaker designer, right? At New Balance.
I'm basically a product developer for New Balance for the lifestyle department. Pretty much specifically the domestic, the made in USA. And it's a fun job. I love what I'm doing, and I basically create shoes, man. Create some nice, dope looking fire shoes, and
Right.
you, and then and put it out in the public. You know.
As far as for the shoes,
Yep.
you have anything that you done that's in the stores?
Yeah, I have a couple stuff projects that I've worked on and stuff. Just to give you a rundown, I work on the concepts shoes. I work on Kith and stuff. I work on J. Crew stuff. I work on Ami Leon Dior. And I'm basically all these lifestyle sneaker stores, and so we do a lot of collaborations with them. And pretty much, anytime we have a collaboration, it is limited, um, and they're always like in those type of stores. And then I also work on inline stuff, pretty much just like shoes that just come out, each quarter and
Okay.
whatnot. You could pretty much find the shoes that I work on in like of course at New Balance
Hmm.
store. You could also find them in little boutique lifestyle stores as well too. And specifically, I work on like the 998s, 997s, 1400s, just to name a few.
That's what I was just about ready to ask you about. I know New Balance have the numbers on the
Right, right.
sneakers. Yeah,
Yep, yep.
yeah, it's good that the people know
Yeah,
what
so
what shoe numbers that you did. That you
yeah,
made.
so yeah, so basically with New Balance, we go by numbers, and the story behind that is, the higher the number, the more technology the shoe have.
Okay.
But being in lifestyle, but that's more of like performance. But in lifestyle, that doesn't necessarily mean that. It's more like I would aesthetic wise. But yeah, again, like the shoes I work on, 997, 998s, 14, 1300s. Those are pretty much like the core classic New Balance, kind of like I would say vintage style. So anytime we do link up with accounts and stuff, lifestyle accounts, those are pretty much the silhouettes, numbers that they ask for.
How did you get your start to work for New Balance?
Uh,
New Balance, Boston.
Right. Good question, man. I mean, basically, I mean, me from back in the days, how we
Right.
are sneakerheads. It started off being a sneakerhead, and just basically like started working at a store. I was actually working at City Sports for a while,
Okay.
and just kind of like networking, man. Just networking, and then one time I just got a call from one of my friends that worked at NB for New Balance, and they were like, "Hey, Mike, there's a position open, but it's it's low, it's like level entry." But I was just like, "Hey, I'll take it. I'll just have to work my way up and stuff." And so I did that, and then over the years, just network, doing the hustling here and there, sitting down with people and stuff, trying to figure out, okay, what I would like to do,
Right.
to contribute into like the whole sneaker industry, and product development came to me. It was like an idea. It just like a light bulb that hit my head. They were just like, yeah, it involves marketing and design, and me, I have like a design background,
Right.
and it was a perfect fit for me, and got into it,
Right.
and that's how the ball started rolling. And after that, the rest was history.
You saying that you have design background. What
Yeah.
school did you go
Went,
to?
I went to Newberry College for graphic design.
Hmm.
Yeah, Newberry College for graphic design. Pretty much a small school and stuff, but I concentrated more on graphic design. And for those who know what graphic design is, it's pretty much it's all visual. You know, um, you know, designing like I wanted to get into basically the music industry to do like album covers, CD covers, and stuff because that's what I
Right,
was huge. I was huge on,
right,
um, and the background ties it to being a sneakerhead, and then it ties it with the music. You
right,
know, hanging around with you and a few other brothers in our crew. It was the music sparked it. The music really sparked it for me, and music and fashion. Sneakers they go hand in hand.
right. Talking about music, man. I know you were on Concrete Click CD. Did you
Oh,
do the intro or outro?
uh, I want to say I think maybe the intro. I can't remember, but I know I was on either one or two skits and stuff. That was a fun project, man.
Right,
Shout out to Dag Most, KT,
right.
Trey, dialect.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
most
was a
deaf.
fun project. It was a fun project, man. Yeah, so one or two skits and stuff. That's a good memory, man. Good
Yeah,
memory.
man. That was some good time. Just wanted to
Yeah,
let the people know that
right, right, right.
Magnificent been around, doing the music thing. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, it ties. That was the spark I would say that got me into the footwear industry. Again, with fashion and music, it go hand in hand. And what's funny too, being around you brothers, man, going to studios, like creating music. That's how I pretty much approach doing shoes and stuff. A
right,
lot of times when a project come to my table, I'm looking at the designs and stuff, and if it sparks, a certain music or like an artist that I'm thinking of, I hit that, I go into that album, and then that's pretty much the album I'm listening throughout the whole entire time the shoe is over.
right,
So basically each shoe that I work on, I'm listening to a certain album, and I could tell anytime I see any of my shoes out in public, I'm like, wow, I remember what album I was listening or what artist I was listening to. So,
right,
you know, so again, it just, it coincides, man.
right. What's the latest shoe number that you did that you
Um,
were involved with?
right now, I am pretty much doing the 992s. I'm pretty much doing all the 992s. It's a shoe that came back. I want to say back maybe 2004, 2005 or so, and we just relaunched it again. And so basically, just doing that whole 992, doing a lot of collaborations with that. We did a collaboration um, with an account out in Japan called W Taps and stuff that came out a few months ago. We
Right,
also did we also did one with Kith, a 992 with Kith and stuff. And so right now, there's a few 992s that's out for spring and the summer that I've
right,
done, and I'm still working on 992. So there's a few things that's coming in the pipeline, that I'll be working on, and so you should be seeing that fairly, next year or so, and continuously. So yeah, so
right,
right now, yeah, just like the 992s right now, so far.
right. Magnificent. As far as I remember you showed me a shoe sample
Yep.
that I think you made for like a promotion for Rockefeller.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, so that came about, I think it was the 20th anniversary.
Okay.
So, yeah, that came about when I would say it was the 20th anniversary for Rockefeller, and it just hit the idea I got. I was like, you know what? It would be dope for me to make just like a custom made, 998 Rockefeller New Balance, just commemorating that the anniversary or so. So
Right.
basically, I teamed up with one of the designers and stuff, and the theme was basically, just the album cover. It was black and white, and then on the insert, it was like a platinum. It was the print of the platinum album with all the album titles around it and stuff. So I did. It was like it was a. I did. I think I want to say I only did 2 pairs basically, and went to the pop-up shop that actually Biggs was having. Shout out to Biggs Burke, Hoffa. Um, he was doing a pop-up shop out there in New York and stuff, and so I just went there, presented it to him. He liked it and stuff, and then so hit one off with the Emery Jones and stuff. Shout out to Emery, and yeah, they liked the shoe. But it was an idea I just had real quick. Just made 2 pairs just for those brothers, man, and it was fun doing it. It was fun.
That's dope. That's
Yeah,
really
so
dope.
it was. I called it the M998 ROC, or I think no M998RD. Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, it said 998. I'm sorry, RD 2020 on the back of the Foxing of the shoe. But it was simple, but dope.
Yeah, that would have been dope for that, to be released for the kids to have. You know what I'm saying? The sneakerhead.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Spare
Hey,
moment. Yeah.
Yeah, spare moment, quick idea, real quick, and that's the beauty of New Balance, that we have our own like shops,
Right.
up in Maine and stuff, and then I have a proto shop in Lawrence and stuff. So it's something I could do, real quick and put it out there. So that's the beauty of that, just doing it real spontaneously and quick.
That,
So
that's what's
fun.
up.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that's what's up. Magnificent. As far as like kids that's coming up, you know what I'm saying, that's
Yep.
going to school, about to graduate, what would you tell them, if they're trying to get into the sneaker design game, and as far as working at a company like
Yeah,
yours?
I would say, what, man, be thirsty, be hungry, whatever that your passion is, just follow through. What helped me out basically, was a lot of networking and also using the resources that I had that was around me and
Okay.
stuff, and basically just introducing yourself, to people that was in different areas of the sneaker industry, because that's what find out, what I really wanted to do. But I would say, again, it's just like, be thirsty and hungry and just like, your passion, feed your passion, man. Just like, really feed your passion and put yourself out there,
Right.
put yourself out there and meet people,
Right.
because that's the only way you're going to get your networking skills up to par, and, and you never know where you may end up.
Right.
So,
Right.
just hustle.